It's the Power Hour Podcast with your hosts, Mark Warren and Tracy.
And the award for best theme song goes to this podcast. Tracy, how you doing, buddy?
It's an honor just to be nominated, but we really do.
We have great,
it really sticks in the ear. I've caught myself listening to it casually.
Oh yeah. Well, especially we cut it off after a little bit, but it gets into a drum thing. It goes bum bum ba bum.
The drum thing is fun, guys. If you ever have a chance, listen to the drum thing. No, don't. That's our song. Don't just listen. You got to come back to us. The drum part really is my favorite.
It's really good.
We picked probably the most boring part of the song for the theme song, and it's still really good.
It's great. It's such a phenomenal. I'm so glad I think we just found that on YouTube or something.
It's free. Any of y'all could use it for anything you want. We should buy it. Can you do that?
We should. I don't think we can. I think it is just uploaded for anyone to use.
I bet we could buy it. Anyway, Mark, how we doing?
I'm doing wonderfully. Had a nice day. It's finally. I see the sun. I've seen the sun again. It was about a week straight of freezing fog, and so I finally started to see the sun again, and that's been scary. I've been burning a lot. I don't know what that's about, but so we'll be looking into I go out and I glisten and I burn if I go out during the day. Don't like garlic anymore.
What is that? Oh. You sound like a record-breaking Oscar-nominated film, but that's a story for another time, Mark.
But no, it's been nice.
Yes, wonderful. See, we're having the opposite. It's getting so cold.
Oh, it's chilly out there.
I can't feel my fingers.
Right now?
I can't feel my toes. Right now, I'm doing good. I'm sitting on them, keep them warm, and also stop myself from messing around with stuff. I've noticed I've been messing around with things on my desk because I get distracted, and then it messes
I've got a little
with my
rubber
body.
band I'm messing around with right now.
I lied. I'm not sitting on them. I'm playing with this thing. I was sitting on it, but then I found this thing. But I'm hoping it's quiet enough where I won't be messing with.
So I think, okay, can I say something about you that you might be offended by?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's be honest on the pod today.
I think you could do really good with some fingerless gloves.
Thank you. Thank you. No, what my favorite part about this is that we discussed fingerless gloves last episode as well.
Did we?
Also for me, yes, with one single fingerless glove with the little window that I was talking about. So that's 2 in a row. I think I gotta get the fingerless glove.
I think that's a record.
Are we talking the fingerless knit situation or like a fingerless leather situation or what's happening? No fingers for sure. We're clear on that.
Fingerless leather if you also do some sort of bowling hat situation.
I was invited bowling.
Were you?
Recently, and I decided not to go because, as you know, I took bowling lessons when I was younger, and I wanted to give these people a fighting chance. And also, the idea, and it was with work people, and I can't have them knowing how good of a bowler I am.
Have you actually taken bowling lessons?
Why would I possibly lie? I know I say that a lot, but why would I ever lie about something like that?
I actually did not know that about you.
Yes, I took bowling lessons. I have a trophy somewhere.
I thought you just genuinely didn't like bowling because every time bowling gets brought up, you go, "Oh, I hate that."
No, I don't. I don't enjoy bowling. I don't enjoy. It's one of those things where I went pro, man. I went pro, and it took the joy out of it. No, my mom was big on lessons. I took a lot of random lessons. I took a cybersecurity summer thing.
You know how to tap dance. I remember that.
I also took tap, but I'm pretty confident that was my idea. Shocker. I did a lot of lessons. What is a jack of all trades, master of none?
But that's actually the full quote is jack of all trades, master of none, better than a master of one.
Is that the full?
It's something like that where it's like jack of all trades, master of one. Better to be a jack of all trades than a master of one. Something like that.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a rhyme. Hang on, let me find this. What other classes did you take?
If we've been that was pretty much. See, I did tap. I did bowling. I think I did 1 day of kung fu, and I said this is not for me. Oh, I did gymnastics.
What did you do in gymnastics?
Well, it was when I was a lot younger, and gymnastics is mostly just like coordinated falling or like rolling around in foam.
A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one.
See, that's very deceptive. People cut that off before that last part. I've never heard that. We gotta bring
that back. Full quotes. Full quotes, people.
Bring back quoting extensive quotes.
Tracy, what is your don't even get me started?
I want you to go first. I'm
Okay.
more excited for yours. I heard that you have two.
I have two.
Dude,
I have
it's a
two. They
double
both
whammy day.
involve Twitter.
I like that
So-
I said I heard, as though
I heard through the grapevine.
I was talking to the producers, and
Mhm.
they let drop hint that you have two. So I'm gonna let you go get some things off
So
your
my
chest.
first one is they're both involving Twitter. So I guess don't even get me started on Twitter right now, which I know you deleted Twitter, I believe, correct?
Yes, I
Smart
did.
choice. It's not good right now. As we've previously discussed on this podcast, I'm a geese head. I'm a geeser. I love the band Geese. And they were just on Saturday Night Live, and I understand they're like it's like an abrasive band. There's some abrasiveness. They played like a very loud, brash song, and I loved it. But I also understand why people didn't. But so many old people on Twitter, right? I've been watching SNL since the '70s, and this is the worst band I've ever seen. And it's like, well, yeah, you don't like it because you've been watching SNL since the '70s. The band's not for you, As much as the crossover of Geese fans and SNL fans. There's a very small crossover, and it's just right there. It's me, right there. I'm the only one in that little hole. And so I think people struggle just understanding that they're older and not cool anymore, and they don't have to like what's popular. And right now, Geese is popular.
Geese are in. Geese are back in a very
Geese are
very
in.
big way. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
I didn't watch it. I'm not familiar with
you don't
Goose.
you don't listen to Geese.
I'm not a geeser.
Have you ever gotten killed by geese?
I've never gotten killed by geese. I've seen geese. I almost wore my goose sweatshirt today. What a
Oh,
missed opportunity.
but you didn't.
How serendipitous it would have been.
Mhm.
But no, I do not. I did not see their performance. But also, I feel like all SNL. Sorry, I think pretty much all, with like a handful of exceptions of SNL performances, musical performances that I've seen, are bad. It's just not a good. It's not a good environment for music.
It's bad.
I mean, this.
The mixing's not great. I thought this was a really cool performance, but like, yeah, it's not like awesome. Like most SNL performances or whatever.
No, I just don't think, and I don't think it's anybody's fault. It's just that's something about that room's not set up for it. They never get. I have never once heard a performance where I can hear the person's voice better than I can hear the drums or whatever. Like the music is always infinitely louder and drowns out the person with the microphone, and sometimes that's a blessing. Not every day. It's just not. No, I feel like they're very, very hit and miss, mostly miss, and it's just another long line of if you like the person, you're gonna like the performance, and that's it. And I think that goes for pretty much all of them.
No, I think that's, and also like the people in the audience aren't there for like on rare occasion they'll be there for the musical guest, but for the most part, no one's showing up waiting in that long line trying to get in the audience for the musical guest.
Well, because and I feel like that's another point too to what you were saying about, oh, I've been watching since the '70s. I don't feel as though SNL is a show that necessarily keeps up with the times overall. So like, yeah, oh, I've been watching since the '70s. There's still plenty for you. We just had Cher. We just had Cher like 2 weeks ago, and she's retired 8 times since COVID. Hello. Like, there's still plenty for you. And, oh, I didn't like this 1 week. Welcome to being a person who watches SNL. That's, I mean, that's... Yeah, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be bad. But then you'll get that one, and you're like, okay, I see you.
And then the other thing on Twitter is I'm so tired. I don't know if you were on Twitter when they rolled this out, but they have this new thing where if you're a pro member, you can basically post pictures. Like if you post 4 pictures, they'll, instead of show up in a grid, they'll show up vertically. So people will take this picture and split it up into 4 and then go tap to see the full thing. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, Grandpa. Yeah. I'm done. I'm out of here.
That's too damn bad because it's gonna. No, that was like a couple days after I deleted Twitter, or a couple days before I deleted Twitter. That thing was starting, and I was already tired of it then.
Dude, and it's gotten so much worse.
Deeply upset. I'm upset to hear that it's still continuing. It reminds me of the, like, oh, how do I fit this in my header? Never mind, got it. How to it's not as good as my bio. It's not as good. Anything that makes me click on a thing to look at another thing, I don't want to look at.
And it's never funny.
Sorry.
It's always the same joke, same whatever.
It's never good. I did delete Twitter. It's been going great. It's been going great. I've been on my phone so much less. I've been a lot less stressed out
Hmm.
in general.
Yeah, no, that is. I'm getting closer and closer to the day where I delete it.
It is hard because there's a lot of like pop culture things I feel like I'm more behind on.
Hmm.
But I was on top of things to a level where you thought I was like you would think I was running Pop Crave. Like there was no need for me to be like, did you had you heard? This
Hmm.
just happened 2 seconds ago. I don't need to know that. I'll know it when I need to.
Hmm. No, it's Twitter. I think I talked about it on the last time on the podcast. I deleted it for like around a month around the 2024 election, and it was so great. It was such
Yeah.
a wonderful, so much less stress. Like I still got all the news I needed to. It just wasn't everyone's opinion on everything, which is also
Y-
what's happening now.
Yeah, see, I don't that's what I don't want the opinion on everything. I just want to entertain myself and giggle at the little gay people that live in my phone.
Hmm.
And I do need to get news. I know that that's true. I'll find it somewhere. But
Yeah.
um
And
I
I
don't
think,
know.
especially recently with all the events going on in Minnesota, it's been really tough to be on Twitter because you're just seeing videos of people dying. I mean, like people genuinely getting executed.
Yeah, what's up with that? That's guys, that's not normal. Come on, guys. That shouldn't we like how is everybody not freaking out all the time about it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's another podcast. Once again, we're
I
here to
mean,
talk about movies.
I think we can just make the official stance is the Power Hour podcast is against the United States government executing citizens or non-citizens.
Yeah, probably no more killing people. I feel
Hmm.
is probably just a blanket rule that I would like to have is probably no more killing people just
Yeah.
for fun is probably gonna have to. That's out. 2026, killing people is so out. Tired of it. Fascism, Nazi rhetoric out. Sorry.
Tracy, what is your don't even get me started? Good luck following that. Good
Oh,
luck following that
yeah.
heavy, you know.
Well,
Don't even get me started
it
on ice.
yeah, ready for this one? Don't even get me started on the word dachshund. What is up with the way that is spelled? It's so upsetting. Let me spell it for you, Mark. Dachshund. How do you pronounce that?
Darshan.
No. I'm saying, how do you just normally you see a dog that looks like this walking by? What are you calling it?
Wiener dog.
See, and that's my point, is because of this spelling, you have forced an entire generations of adult people into going,
Mm-hmm.
that's a wiener dog. And that is ridiculous. And it's also the greatest prank I've ever seen in my life. The way we should be saying it, dachshund?
I like
Dachshund?
the
Like
accent
you
that you
need.
took on there.
I know, I
Dachshund?
well, well, it's a German word, is it not?
I
Is that
believe
what?
so.
That's why it's. Yeah. So you have to say it with an accent.
Everyone, if you're
Um,
saying a word from a language, you have to say it with the accent.
I think that should be a rule. No, never mind. No, don't do that because
No, that's such a stupid thing.
that's a really bad idea for some of you. Me, I could do it. I could do it. But some of y'all need to just go ahead and delete that accents and impressions category off of Heads Up on your phones right now because I don't want to hear it.
Or just generally delete some accents from your closet of accents that you do.
Oh, I would love to have a closet of accents.
I know a few people who hit certain ones a little too hard, and I'm not a fan. It makes me uncomfortable.
Name names. Me?
No, not you, not anyone you know, but they just do very stereotypical like Chinese accents,
See that I don't.
which is
Yeah,
not.
no. See, that was where I stopped myself, and I'm like, maybe don't,
Hmm.
don't do those ones. But some are fun. Italian's always good.
Hmm.
I
Seth
think that
Meyers'
one's
rule in his newest special was if it's a white country, you can do it.
Yes, exactly. I like that. Anyway, so that's what we're up to over here at the Power Hour. I don't like that I have to say wiener dog. I'm an adult man, and
Hmm.
I'm tired of it. But I'm not. I'm sure as hell not going to say dachshund.
And can I say this?
So
It's crazy that Dachshund doesn't have an X and Xylophone does. Take the X out of Xylophone and put that in Dachshund.
yeah, okay, we need to do. Honestly, I think right now this country's priorities should be re-examining some spelling.
I have a few different ideas for this country, but if that's what you think,
I well, you gotta start from the ground up. You want people to communicate? You got to make
And that's true.
communication make
That's
sense.
true. Wiener dogs are very low to the ground.
Exactly.
You ever seen the ones
Exactly.
with the fat bellies and they hang down and they're like touching the ground as they walk?
Yes, I have, where it looks like there's just a rolling pin going by on the... Yes. Those are my favorite.
Call them snake
I
dogs.
love a fat wiener dog. They're so... Did you say snake dog?
Yeah, snake dogs because they're touching the ground at all times.
Oh, yes,
part
they're
of them.
rotund. I thought you meant because they move like that. I'm like, I've never seen a dog move like that.
I had a dream about a snake recently, and I wasn't a fan of that.
I've only ever seen wiener dogs have those wheels. Are those the only dogs that have wheels?
What do you mean wheels?
Like if they lose a leg, they have like
Oh
the
no,
little
plenty
wheel.
of dogs get the little wheels.
I feel like I've only ever seen wiener dogs with the wheels.
I think wiener dogs do have a tendency to get because like it's tough on their legs to be so short, but also carry so much weight. Because there is a real problem about fat dogs in America. People, I'm serious. People keep their dogs they're at unhealthy weights.
There are too many fat dogs in America.
RFK.
RFK, if he had the right priorities. Again, we got to start from the ground up, people. Milk bones are terrible. I wish I could do a good RFK. I think
like
it's...
I probably could, but I don't think I'd be able to talk for a month afterwards. Like, it would just kill my vocal cords so much.
Yeah, you really have to commit. If you're going to do it, you got to do it, and it's going to be violent.
Mm-hmm. I think to get an RFK, you do have to smoke cigarettes. Like, often.
Yeah, there has to be something
Menthols
truly wrong with
only.
you in order to reach that same state. But we digress.
Tracy, Oscar nominations came out this weekend, or last week,
Yes,
I guess. But first, we're going to do a little bit of trivia. You got some trivia for me. Typically, I'm the trivia asker, but now you are.
Yes, I have some events. The Oscars are crazy. The Oscars are a crazy time. Lots of crazy, memorable events over the years. So we're going to play Two Truths and a Lie
Okay.
with
Oscars.
Oscars events. I'm going to tell you 3 events that happened. 2 of them did, in fact, happen. One was a lie. You probably didn't need to explain that. Two Truths and a Lie. Who hasn't played it? You ready to go?
I'm ready as I've ever... Do I get a buzzer? Did you send me a buzzer?
I did send you a buzzer, but I just sent it today. Is that going to be a problem?
Yeah, I don't have it.
Okay. We'll do it in post.
We'll do it in post.
I'll
get out a knife and just anytime I want to answer, I just slam my hand down on the knife.
Genius.
Right.
And you go,
we've gotten a few messages about how people don't trust either of us with knives. And I can say this, we are both, out of people we know, I've cut myself more than some people, but less than a lot of people also. So
how well put.
We're kind of right in the middle.
We're right in the middle.
Right
I think
the
I could be. I'm definitely not the worst guy to give a knife. But
no.
there are
My
probably
wife
better
doesn't
options.
like when I get knives because I cut myself from time to time.
Let's put it this way: if we were on a desert island with a handful of other people, and someone has to be in charge of the machete, we're lower on the list, but definitely last.
We're not last.
Like, I'm not volunteering to be like, I'll be the machete guy, but I'm like, okay, I'll take a shift.
Yeah. You could do like an
Anyway.
overnight where you're just kind of sleeping next to it.
That would be preferable.
Mm-hmm.
When it's dark and I can't see anything.
And you're asleep,
That's
so
when
you're
I-
just like rolling over, falling on top of it.
Exactly, that's when I should probably have it. But you're trying to get away from this game, mister. You're trying to distract me. I feel like you're going to do very well. Are you familiar a lot with Oscar's history? I thought that I was, and I would know pretty much all of these. I learned a lot of new stuff.
I feel like if you didn't know a lot of this, then I have no shot here. But we'll try. I'm a competitive guy. I like winning. If I do lose, I'm trashing this whole set. Sorry, your whole set. I'm going to come to Idaho and throw everything in the background on the ground.
Okay, when you do, can you bring me that buzzer? I'm going to need that back. First up, in 1999, a lot of these have years to give you some context for it. In 1999, an Italian director climbed over the seats and other attendees toward the stage after he won. In 2011, Anne Hathaway and James Franco co-hosted swapping gender roles throughout the ceremony of what was described as the most uncomfortable Oscars ever. And third, James Cameron walked out of the theater after losing Best Picture for Titanic. One of those did not, in fact, happen.
So I know the second one did happen. I remember those two hosting together.
Yes.
Do we have a name for the Italian director? Or would that give
Roberto Benigni.
Okay. So we're dealing
See,
with
I told you,
directors.
Italian is always good, always fun to do.
Two directors walking in opposite directions. One towards the stage, one away from the stage.
Yes, we have a director who walked out after losing, and a director who stepped on top of chairs and other people after winning.
That one has to be true. I don't think James Cameron would have walked out. I feel like people would know about this, and I don't think he would still be getting nominations. So I'm gonna go with my final answer. Ding ding ding! It's James Cameron. He did not walk out.
Well done. James Cameron did not walk out because he did not lose. He won Best Picture for Titanic, and his speech was criticized a little bit because he quoted his own movie.
That's honestly, I like that. I like that move by him.
I kept saying that, like, I read about this one a lot, people criticizing for it, because he goes, "I'm the king of the world" at the end, which is, like, obviously, like, probably the most famous Titanic line. I think that's fun. Are you kidding me? That's so fun.
I like it. James Cameron, you're A-okay in my book.
People were saying it was, like, arrogant or whatever. He didn't write that. He didn't write that line. Isn't that, like, famously improvised by Leonardo DiCaprio?
I don't know. I've never seen the movie.
All right. Well, never mind. But I do think that he improvised it, and I don't think you can call him arrogant if it's not even his words. But it is his movie. Anyway, ready?
1 for 1. Let's go.
All right, you're undefeated. 1 for 1. I'm excited. In 2003, after winning his award, Adrien Brody thanked Halle Berry for presenting it by an uncomfortable 6-second kiss. In 2016, Sam Smith became the first openly gay man to win an Oscar. And the 1989 Oscar ceremony opened with a 13-minute sequence dedicated to Snow White, featuring an actor in the middle of a sex scandal.
The Adrien Brody one, I know there was a controversy when he first won, which was a big deal that he won last time.
I will just say that pretty much every time Adrien Brody has won, there has been some kind of issue with him, and that's a theme that I was noticing.
And just like Adrien Brody, I am going to go 13 minutes on this answer.
Yes.
So I'm sure that one happened. The second one was what? Oh, in 2016, Sam Smith.
2016, Sam Smith became the first openly gay man to win an Oscar.
Isn't Sam Smith non-binary?
Yes, I'm using
You're quoting
pronouns at the time.
Okay.
Because obviously they are non-binary now, but for the context of this competition,
I was just trying to catch you not being woke. So
see, okay, I did my research on this one a lot. I'm not gonna lie on what pronoun. Because it was a gender competition, that was the language that I used. But yes, Sam Smith is non-binary and goes by they them pronouns now.
That would honestly be kind of crazy. I guess not too shocking that didn't happen until 2016, but I would be a little shocked.
I do want to clarify my wording here. Openly.
Openly, okay.
Publicly.
So this means. So does that mean people who won the award and then came out after?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm saying they were open at the time of.
Open at the time of winning. And then the third one was what? Oh, this Snow White sex scandal.
Yes, 13-minute Snow White combined with an actor arguably at the peak of a sex scandal.
I feel like that one. I don't think you would make that one up. I think that one has to be true. I'm gonna go Sam Smith is the lie.
That is a lie, because while they were the 5th gay person, openly gay man to win an Oscar at the time, they still claimed that they were the first for quite a few interviews that night.
Honestly, I get it. Who was the first?
In some miscommunication. So that was technically a lie, but it depends on if you ask them.
Mm-hmm. Who was the first, do you know?
I do not.
Okay, well, fake woke, I guess, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, who cares about gay history? Ready for the next one? In 2000, Angelina Jolie kissed her brother on the red carpet. Full mouth kiss. Only 2 people have ever been officially banned from the Oscars ceremony. And as host in 2013, Seth MacFarlane sang a song about all the boobs he saw that year.
I know that one's true. I've seen that one. What was the second one? Oh yeah, the
Only
the
2 people
banned.
have
Do you
ever
have
been
names?
officially banned. I do have name. I'm not going to give them to you.
Okay.
This is just.
2
That's all you
people
get.
banned.
You don't get to ask more. If you ask more, then you get the answer.
I feel like people would be talking about the Angelina Jolie thing still if that happened. I think that's the lie.
That did in fact happen. Her and her brother kissed on the red carpet in 2000. People were very uncomfortable by it. People do still talk about it. They later offered some context that was the first day that they had to take their mother to chemotherapy, and it was a very emotional day for them. And that's what resulted in what some considered some very uncomfortable moments. In fact, 5 people in history have been banned from attending the Oscars. The first was Carmine Caridi in he was banned in 2004 because he first pirated the advanced screeners to vote, and he was a member of the Academy who pirated the movies in order to vote.
At least he watched the movies, unlike some people.
Exactly, he did watch them, and after pirating them in a very irresponsible way, they were all leaked to the public. So he was kicked from the Academy in 2004, making him the first person to ever be kicked from the Academy. Followed shortly in 2017 by Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, Roman Polanski, and Adam Kimmel. What a lineup. Under a brand new, that year, Code of Conduct addition to the Academy saying that no one can be an Academy member who abuses their power for sexual reasons. Don't know why it took until 2017 for us to think that that should be a little blurb in there. And then the last one is Will Smith. And the fact that Will Smith is in the same category as all of these people is crazy to me.
I think, the Will Smith thing was crazy and it was not an okay thing. I do think people blew it up a little more than it he slapped someone.
Yeah. And it was it was unprofessional for sure. But does it deserve to put him in the same category as,
Weinstein and Cosby?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 6 people total. My apologies. But yeah, 4 sexual predators and a pirate. Arr. I don't know. I don't think that those people. Arr. I don't think those people should be in the same category. That doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever. Yeah. I mean, what? Oh, another thing. I didn't put it on this list because whatever. But people were freaking out about the Will Smith thing. I didn't realize that in whatever. John Wayne apparently tried to attack a woman on stage and he had to be dragged off. A native woman was on stage speaking and he went up and tried to attack her.
Why?
Because he was racist. I don't know. They didn't ask him why, but 2 men had to hold him back. And you know what? He went the next year.
That would have been when John Wayne would have been at his peak probably, as a superstar.
Yes. That's probably why he got away with it. Well, that and many other reasons, but isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
One guy slapped another guy and he's banned for life.
Mm-hmm.
This guy got up, tried to kill her. Okay, not kill her. I don't know what his intentions were, but they weren't good. We know that. He wasn't going up there aggressively, being held back by 2 men to give her a high five.
Mm-hmm.
And he came the next year and got to sit through the rest of that ceremony.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
They let him walk back to his table, and he was like, all right, well, I guess chicken is... and I worked up an appetite just then. Anyway.
So what? So I'm 2 for 1, right? 2 to 1 right now?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
I'm glad you're keeping track.
Okay.
Academy members have hinted at the reason for the La La Land mix-up being that after Trump's election, many Academy members changed their vote to support a more diverse story. It's kind of a longer one. Marlon Brando refused the Best Actor winning sorry, Marlon Brando refused his Best Actor Oscar win for The Godfather. Finally, in 1974, a photographer streaked across the stage during the Best Picture presentation.
I think... I'm trying to do the math on this. I think that the first one's a lie because I don't think the timing adds up. I think it was the 2016 Oscars that got messed up, which would have been before Trump was elected.
Your math is incorrect, but your answer is correct.
That's what
that
matters.
one is the lie. Although that is a major theory, no Academy members have spoken to it. People did, but that would have been. It does line up with their voting because it was the 2017 Oscars, which would have been that February. So what? A month after he was sworn in.
Yeah, a month after.
But people do. That is like a big theory about it. But it was much more boring than that. They just gave him the wrong envelope.
Yeah. No. That's.
Which also, how does that happen? I don't think. Do you think that was real, or do you think that was rigged, or like set up?
I would feel so bad for the guy if it was set up because he was so clearly embarrassed.
Yes,
Like,
what's it? Warren Beatty, I believe it was.
And by the way, both great movies. Both fantastic
movies, but yeah, a lot of people like. I don't know. My mom thinks it was fake. She fully believes that it was fake, and she hates everyone who set up Warren Beatty. She loves him.
All right, so 3-1. How many more do we got, Tracy?
I just got one more.
One more. All right, so I've already won. I've already won. I'm keeping the buzzer. Won. I'm keeping the buzzer.
You've already won. The South Park creators attended the ceremony only once in its long-running history, and they attended on acid while dressed as J-Lo and Gwyneth Paltrow.
I thought they were
Number
on
2,
shrooms.
The Academy offers a buyback program for the Oscar statues themselves, offering $1,000 to prevent winners from reselling the awards online. And finally, in 2017, Australian costume designer was mentioned in the in memoriam section, despite being very much alive watching at home.
I believe the second one is a lie because I believe it's a $1 buyback program to prevent resale.
I did not think you would know about the $1 buyback program.
Mm-hmm. I also believe that the South Park creators came on mushrooms instead of acid.
No, they were on acid.
Okay, well, I'll shut up and kill myself, I guess.
They were on acid, which I did know, but I did not know that they were directly imitating, or I don't want to say imitating, but yeah, I don't know, lack of a better word, imitating J-Lo and Gwyneth Paltrow. Like, they bought replicas of outfits they had worn.
I didn't know that. I knew that they showed up high on what I thought was mushrooms, and I guess I'll apologize that I was wrong. I mean, I don't wearing dresses.
I could be wrong, but from everything that I was seeing, which I looked at a few. Coming up with the lies was really hard. Coming up with lies was really, really hard, and I am proud of the ones that I came up with.
I thought you did a good because they were all like not fully fake. It was just like you changed this detail.
And that was all that I could do. The only fake one that I did was, I guess, James Cameron. But yeah, I had to just change details about stuff because I was like, it's so hard to come up with in this like because I got all the facts first, and I'm like, these are all so ridiculous. I can't think of anything in this category. I'm not creative enough for that. Like, these people are ridiculous.
No, it's a crazy. I think all award shows are kind of insane that they exist. It's just weird, but like, no. So I won that one. I'm keeping the buzzer, and do I get an Oscar for that? Do we have a statue? Oh, you don't.
I'll give you $1. You can buy your own.
No, I knew about the buyback program because I think that's really funny that because like one guy sold his in the 50s and then they were like, oh, not happening.
That was pretty much the only. Okay, not only. I did not know about the Snow White thing featuring Rob Lowe. By the way, I don't think I mentioned was the actor.
Huh.
Which he since has done a lot of interviews being like, yeah, I should not have done that. And the Australian costume designer, I did not know about that. Jan Chapman, 2017. She was in the in memoriam, and she was very upset.
that
Understandably.
Yeah, if people were like, "No, he's dead. Rest in peace." Like to my coworkers too.
I mean, how do you think that a person is that? You don't check with her. You don't check with her family. You don't check with.
Yeah, how do those get like put?
You have to get a picture of them.
Also, like, so many of those, they like are like there's like always one person who was like snubbed out of it. And so it's like, how do you forget people, but you will put in a person who's very much alive?
Yes, exactly. You are neglecting so many like people out of it, but you're just making up dead people. You can't do that. You can't kill people at the Oscars.
You don't have the right.
You can't kill people at the Oscars. Come on.
All right, Tracy, Oscar nominations come out. I'm sure you have thoughts. I've realized I have not seen a lot of these movies yet. That's one of my goals in the next few weeks as we gear up for the Oscars is to watch these movies. So I'd like to hear your thoughts. I've got some thoughts. I do have some thoughts.
Yeah. I do have some thoughts. I do really. I mean, we've talked about pretty much all these movies as they came out and stuff. So I've pretty much said all of my thoughts. The main things that I thought were strange. Chase Infinity I thought should have been nominated for One Battle After Another. I thought she was an incredible supporting actress, and it was very strange to me that she was not nominated. I also thought it was weird that Wicked had 10 nominations last year and went down to 0, isn't it? I think
Yeah, nothing.
this year
They got
not
fully iced.
nothing, which is crazy, especially because so many people thought Ariana was going to be nominated, and she has been nominated at pretty much every other major award show, I believe.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I think Globes, all that, I think she got nominated. And Amy Madigan, yay. That's all I got.
I think that's because wasn't she like she only got like 13 minutes of screen time in that movie.
Which it still shocks me. I mean, it's a pretty short movie in
But
general,
like
I guess.
she took that. I mean, like that character is that movie.
Absolutely. I mean, I honestly I can't remember a single other person's name in that movie. I remember Aunt Gladys, but I can't remember another name. Wasn't the kid Alex? That's all I got.
Yeah. Josh Brolin played Josh Brolin.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Um,
Oh, I had one about him in here too. A fake. Yeah, I learned a weird fact about him, but I can't remember what it was now. I'll see if it comes to me.
yeah, I thought it was I think it's great that Sinners did as well as it did. I did not think Sinners would. It felt a little too, like I loved the movie. It felt a little too not like traditional artsy that the Oscars tend to like, which I do think they've gotten better at over the past few years. But like, I was like, there's no way it's gonna get as many nominations as it deserves, and 16 nominations is awesome. I do worry it's not gonna win a whole lot, and they just kind of gave out these nominations to be like, hey, great movie, not your year, because it is a tough year. I mean, it is a stacked Best Picture, class.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little bummed Superman didn't get anything, even like visual effects or anything, because I thought Superman was such a great movie. But again, I'm not surprised. I think Ludwig Göransson deserves the original score for Sinners. I've been a fan of his for a long time. I also think this is the year where Timothée Chalamet is going to get his Oscar. I haven't seen Marty Supreme, but I've heard it's not like his best performance, but I do think it is his best performance where he's given enough time to the industry where they'll go, okay, it's your year, bud. They're not going to give it to young Timmy. But they'll give it to now.
No, he's owed one by now. Honestly, like if we consider the other snubs rollover, then yeah, he should get one. Same with I think that's sort of what they did with Zoe Saldana last year.
Yeah.
When she beat, I forgot who she beat. Demi Moore. That's why I was so upset because I wanted Demi Moore to have it. But Zoe Saldana should have been nominated. I mean, Avatar. What I just rewatched, incredible acting. Like yes, it's all. Not green screen. What's that where they put it on your face?
Mocap.
Yes, it's all mocap. But like she still conveys so much emotion, which I feel like is arguably more impressive because we can't see her real face. Anyway, I think she's a great actress, but did not deserve it for that movie. And I think exactly like you said, it's going to be a similar situation. But I haven't seen Marty Supreme yet. I would love to see it.
I wanted to go see
Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful's in there. I don't like him.
Mr. Not So Wonderful to Mark.
He's like an awful person, and he was also like, I don't know why we cast so many extras. We should have just had AI do it. And now he's like trying to be like the next Bond villain.
Yeah, I don't like him very much. Definitely, I wouldn't say my least favorite shark, but
who is your least favorite
lower.
shark? The Cube?
Yeah, Mark Cuban. I don't like Mark Cuban.
Really? You don't like the Cube?
No, I stop saying it. Are you? I don't get. What are you doing? Is that like a nickname y'all have? Are you on a nickname basis with the owner of the what is it? Mavericks?
He did. He doesn't own the Mavericks anymore, but at one point he did.
He doesn't own the Mavericks anymore.
No,
What is he
he
going to
sold
talk
them.
about on Shark Tank?
The other billion I think he still has a minority stake in the Mavs, but
I don't know. That's all that's all I remember about him on that show. Was every episode he'd be like, "Well, as the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, I have a little experience in this." When we're talking about toilets, Mark, sit down. We don't.
I like Barbara, huh?
Love Barbara. Love Barbara. Lori?
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about Lori? You like Lori?
Lori's cool.
The queen of
like her.
QVC?
I think Mr. Wonderful is my least favorite.
Mr. Wonder, that's fair. See, I like him in the Shark Tank. That's
Why
his
does he
environment.
call himself Mr. Wonderful? Where did that nickname
See,
come from?
How bizarre. None of the rest of them have nicknames. Why
Well,
does he get one in?
The Cube.
Okay, sure. And Mav. And then from what I've heard, it sounds like he just calls himself Mr. Wonderful.
I mean, he seems... Kevin O'Leary is called Mr. Wonderful on Shark Tank because fellow shark Barbara Corkin sarcastically coined the term in season 1.
Of course she did. Barb, you kill me. Barb. God, that is so Barb. Like, she's really good at coming up with those nicknames.
I don't think I'd be good on Shark Tank.
What do you mean, like pitching
Like
or
presenting.
selling? Nope, those are the same things. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You don't think you'd be good at that?
I don't think I'd be good at like a sales presentation.
They ask a lot of very specific number questions, and it's a lot of quick math. I think I would be fantastic on Shark Tank. Would I be factual? No.
We would
But
have
I
to
would
have
get
a
up
money
there.
guy. I think we could present well. But as soon as they start
that's-
talking about the numbers of the business,
I know, but that's not, if you just say it with enough confidence. I mean, you're not pulling anything. I've never seen them pull out like these are my receipts for my income, whatever, blah blah blah. They're just going, I made $1 billion.
the last thing I have about the Oscars is I was looking through the nominations before this, and a new Jurassic World movie came out this year, and no one told me.
What? You hadn't heard?
I hadn't heard. I didn't know. They're releasing
Jonathan
these things under my tongue.
What?
Sorry, under my nose? Is that the phrase? It's under
Yeah,
somewhere.
Under your tongue.
Under my-
Ew, dude. You're...
Under my tongue. That's where you hide. That's where SpongeBob hid the pickles, right? That guy on SpongeBob.
What are you talking about?
The guy on
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, Big Guy Pants Okay. Isn't that nominated for Best Song? Best Original Song? At the Oscars? I think it is. I saw someone make a joke about it. I don't know if it's real.
I didn't know
Vamp,
that was
hold
a
on,
real
I gotta
like,
know.
SpongeBob movie song. I thought that was just like a song that someone made. K-pop Demon Hunters is winning that one, by the way. But yeah, I didn't know that they're still making those movies. I've never seen a Jurassic World or a Jurassic Park movie, but
Well, then why do you care if it came out? You're acting like people
I
gotta
didn't
let
know.
you know.
I thought
all these things happening under your tongue you don't even know about.
Well, I don't like things happening under my tongue.
Jonathan Bailey, under my tongue. Hello, Sexiest Man Alive. He was in that movie.
Did he win? Did he win Sexiest Man of the Year?
Yes.
People's Magazine.
First gay man to ever win.
Wow.
First openly gay.
Congratulations.
I lied to you.
Do we have something?
Oh no, okay, it's not. I don't know. I must have just seen a joke like that and just wanted it to be true. But I did see this. Did you recognize this name in here? Diane Warren.
That's my grandma.
She's nominated. Well, your grandma is a sore loser, and she's my favorite person to watch at the Oscars every year because I think she gets nominated every single year.
What's she
for
nominated
Best Original Song?
Oh.
Dear Me from a documentary about herself. Wait, by Kesha. Okay. Anyway, the point is, she's nominated like every year, and loses every time.
That's so funny. I did not realize there was a Diane Warren.
And it used to cut to like she used to like pretend and like, and now she literally goes, like last year there's a clip of her where she loses and she goes, love her.
That's so funny. Tracy, we're getting towards the end of the Power Hour, but first, do you have any media recommendations?
I haven't been watching a lot. I was so busy with school. Slater's new album's coming out eventually, and all the singles are really good, and that's all I've been listening to.
All right, there you go. I also have nothing. I've been finished up Pluribus. I liked it. Started on Fallout, but I cannot give a thumbs up or thumbs down on the new season yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna be switching to movie mode coming up because I like you. I haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had seen a lot of them, the nominees, but looking at it, I'm like, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that.
All right. Well, that's the goal for the next few months. When is the Oscars? Is it in February or March?
I believe it is March 15th.
March 15th. All right. Well, Tracy, before we head out, we do have to play a game of Sam
Yes.
Brain.
Let's do it.
Now, Tracy, I've got a word. Do you?
I do have a word.
Okay. 3, 2,
Two,
1.
One.
Robot.
Knife.
Robot knife. 3, 2,
Two,
1.
One.
Danger.
Saw.
Mm.
Saw danger.
3,
Oh, okay.
2,
Two,
1.
One.
Cut.
Trap. Ooh.
Mm.
See, I was thinking like Saw.
Saw
okay.
the movie.
Yeah.
Saw and cut. What is it? Danger. What is it? Cut.
Wait, I said no.
You
Stop.
said.
What did I say? I said
don't know what
trap.
you said. You said trap. I
said trap.
I said
Danger.
cut. No, I said cut.
You said cut. Trap. Cut. Trap.
Huh.
Do we have one or two more?
We've got as many as we want. I think we got 1 or 2 more.
It's our show.
No one's putting these rules on us.
Okay, let's do 2 more because I think we can get it in 2. I don't think we're gonna get it in this next one. Okay.
3, 2.
No. Wait, hold on. Stop.
Oh, I thought we were ready. I thought we were going.
I said trap. You said
Cut.
cut.
Uh huh.
Okay, 3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Bear.
Spike.
What? I
you
said
mare?
bear.
Oh.
Like a bear crab.
Bear spike.
Okay. Oh, this is so easy. 3. Come on, buddy.
2.
1.
Wait. 3,
2.
2, 1.
Tooth.
Tree. Oh. All right.
All right. I think we're just circling the same drain here, waiting to die. Huh? Circling the drain of life, right? That's what they say.
All right. Send the people home.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks. My camera changed. 2 weeks. Bye bye.
Bye.